Hello, everyone. Malik and Abro are back again with another episode of Matchweek Echoes. We will be covering Matchweek 25 in this episode. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome on board. Mr. Abro, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. Alhamdulillah, all fine, all geared up and ready to go.
Yeah, ready to go. Another exciting week. Some very
Absolutely.
cracking matches in this match week as well.
Yeah.
This has been a pretty good season so far. Mr. Abro, pretty good
Yeah,
season.
topsy
So,
turvy, and very
exactly.
enthralling, and of course, excitement. It's very much excitement. I mean, full of excitement. If you
Oh,
look
yeah, this
across
has not
the last
lost its
5 or 4 years,
excitement. Yeah.
we were like, I mean, the same
It was
pattern
pretty
continued,
dull. It
and
was pretty dull.
I mean, it was dull. It was.
Yeah.
This is again having the vibes of the last, I mean, what Barclays Premier League we had in
Well,
2000 such.
I think,
This is
Mr. Abba, I
similarity.
think the last, truly adventurous and shocking Premier League season that we had was when Leicester won out of the
Yes,
Blues,
absolutely yes.
right? So I think this
Yes.
is this is a coming of an age, probably after about what say 10 years, maybe 11.
Yeah, almost a
Uh,
decade. Yeah,
yeah.
almost a
So
decade.
so very happy. I think let's dive into the matches. As we do. So we have had
Yeah.
a handful of matches that we would be covering, and then a recap of all the matches that went through in this match week. And we also
Yes.
have a surprise, a surprise message that we'll be covering in this episode. So I think without further ado, let's dive into the matches right away. Right, Mr. Abro?
Absolutely yes.
So
Absolutely.
the first fixture, we go to Old Trafford, where Manchester
Wow.
United hosts
Yeah.
Spurs.
I mean, this is Manisha, this is becoming now an absolute uh wonderful sight
A terror
for the
show
neutral fans
for,
as well.
yeah, a
And
terror
this
show, I
is
would say.
becoming a story of the season because I mean, if 4 weeks or month earlier, last year in December, I
Yeah,
mean, you could not predict this. You could never predict this that United could be
no.
like on the run and they'll be beating like City,
I
Arsenal,
mean,
Fulham, and Tottenham.
I'm
Um,
forced to say this that,
this,
Amorim's story, the chapter, how it was going on about.
I mean,
And, before he was called off, there were a couple of weeks that went by in this period where Amorim was also, rumored to be going out. He would be axed from the club and etc. But I'm forced to say that, if that would have happened at the very first time, the very first match week that we heard about this, and this, Michael Carrick factor was brought in that early in the season. I think
I,
that would
I,
have had a very different impact on how the season stands right now, right?
I
They would
absolutely agree.
definitely have
And
been in the position where
yeah,
Aston Villa is sitting at the moment,
I,
very
I was
dominatingly.
I was hearing Ian Wright on the other day, and he had the same opinion. I mean, he was saying that
Yeah,
this could have been happened 2 months earlier, and
yeah,
United would have been in
exactly.
the mix, or maybe United would be neck and neck with Arsenal because
Neck and neck
this
with
is
us.
I mean, you can look at the form. This is a title form which United are playing. I mean, this
Ultimately,
you can relate to the teams who are going for the title. You can
but
relate to the cities of last 3 years, 4 years, or Liverpool's, or nowadays Arsenal. So this is a title winning form United having at the moment, and the game was started brighter. They had the better chances early on. Of course,
again,
that
I would, yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. No
Romero
complaints with how they
fitness
started the
and
match.
stability comes around, and then he absolutely jolted his
Agreed.
own side into that. I mean, Lions den, and then of course it was only one way. It was
Yeah.
only United who could be. I mean,
So I
but
think
yes, that
one goal.
scoreline would have been worse for Tottenham.
No, I think
That could have been
they
worse.
attacked very aggressively, and this is something that's been of a joy lately. Seeing United getting up to the attack and how they're taking on any opponent that is coming their way. But in this match, still I think 2-0 is a very good result. One goal in each of the halves. I think they were terrific in the in the attack. And on the other hand, I think Tottenham Hotspurs. I'm not really sure. They've been hitting some, they've been missing some in the in the last couple of
I think
weeks.
to their benefit, they had a lot of injury woes. But then again, I mean,
Exactly.
this
But
is
their
how you're gonna
skipper,
cope when you are in the Champions League and then you are playing in all competition. You have to have a bigger squad, otherwise you won't survive. And this is what is happening.
yeah, and
This
I
is what
think
happened to Crystal Palace.
if with in this particular match, I would say the skipper. Although Spurs were facing, they have been in the turmoil for a very long time, not having the right players for during the AFCON period, the injuries and the form that they have lost, all the same in the time. But then again, the skipper in itself, the team entirely playing the match of exactly 70 odd minutes, down to 10 men, going against, playing at Old Trafford, that is with United, that is in a terrific form lately. I think, the skipper should have been more mindful. Uh, that this is the second instance that has happened, probably in the second month, that Romero was sent off. Uh,
It's his
um,
fourth straight sending off.
let's there.
This is ludicrous.
This is berserk.
I he should be leading the team up front.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have the enough resources to cope the style of play United have or the
Yeah,
or
but this
system
comes
that
down
but
to
you were in the game before that
exactly,
moment, all right, and
exactly.
you could have
But
been in the game till 80 or 85. You could have taken a chance and you could have hit them on the counter. This is what Frank
exactly,
came with,
exactly,
and the plan was set. United could have been frustrated, and this would have been a very much trickier test than Carrick had in the last two
exactly,
games. So
exactly.
they should have been tested, but I mean he has handed over all the initiative to United,
No, I
and
think
after
it
that
was
it
it
was
was
go time.
pretty.
But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was pretty
I
eminent.
was saying that they were lucky not to be losing from 5 or 6 nil or
Honey,
4 nil. I
exactly,
mean this could have
exactly.
been anything. This could have been anything.
United were they started off brilliantly. This match as well, uh, as they have done, a couple of matches in the past few weeks in continuation. So this they attacked. They started off very good, but then this sending off, the first goal came exactly somewhere about 10 minutes once Romero was sent off, and that
Yeah,
shows. I think this shows for a team that is already lacking form,
brilliantly
and the
taken
skipper itself is
corner.
going off. But I've been brilliant, brilliant 3 points for Manchester United. A terrific football, show on display. Uh, way to go, way to go. I would
Yeah,
say to keep
they're heading to
this season.
they're heading to London on 10th of Feb. Sorry,
uh,
this
yeah,
coming 10th, and they're taking on West Ham, who's already on a hinge of survival. So could be
yeah.
another cracker
The
this time
relegation
in the
side
end.
struck
Yeah,
West Ham.
but they are flying
Right.
high right now.
No, no, they are very they are in the right frame of mind. They're in the right tempo,
2 points
and
away, and
we wish them luck. Keeping this as energetic and thrilling this season as possible.
yes, yes,
So yeah,
absolutely,
they are
and for the
still on the
neutral
point,
fans.
and they have retained their spot as well. So yeah,
Yes,
that's a good gesture too. Right. So this was the first match. Very very exciting. We move on to our second fixture, of the choosing. And this is Newcastle. We go to St. James Park, where Magpies take on Bees, Brentford.
uh,
And this
I
is a
mean this is some
surprise.
story.
Of some
Brentford is some story. I mean, they
coming,
basically for me, they are
yeah,
the team of the season for me. Look where they come from. Malik sir, if you remember, they sell all their stars. There's no
yeah.
there's
They have
there's no Norgard. I mean, they sell a lot of their players, and it's still to perform like this. And
exactly,
you are what, a point behind Liverpool.
yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
this is incredible, incredible.
But
And
they're
for Eddie
coming.
Howe, and for Eddie Howe, this is a. He could be shown doors because Malisa, this is what 10th game, and he had
Yeah,
9 losses, a 1 win. This is
and
terrible,
this is
absolutely
this
terrible.
is absolutely terrible because they started off the match brilliantly.
Yes,
They took
absolutely on a fresh
advantage
foot.
of their home crowd. Botman scoring at 25th, 24th minute.
Yeah,
But then again, Brentford they did not let go of this match at all. This equalized in the first half itself, and then on the cusp of the first half, they were awarded a penalty, and I
Yeah.
think Igor Thiago
Oh, he's
nailed
such
it down brilliantly.
he's just behind Haaland for the top goal scorer.
Yeah, yeah.
He's chasing Haaland.
And a penalty was, awarded to Newcastle again, somewhere
Yeah.
about 80th minute, that they also converted. But then came Ouattara, and I think he was
Oh,
brilliant in this fixture. He was brilliant throughout this match.
he was the
He
same guy
created,
who dented Aston Villa at Villa
yeah. I
Park.
mean,
Ouattara.
have if he just the width he provided, Mr. Abru, the chances and the run-ins that he had inside the box,
Terrific.
the final third.
Brilliant.
He was brilliant in this entire fixture. He came very, very close, setting up another goal. Moments earlier, when the penalty was awarded. But this was
Yeah.
just fantastic. Otara was fantastic in this fixture. I think he
Absolutely.
was he was the
Worrying sign.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Newcastle,
the showstopper.
Geordies, I mean, these are worrying sign. I mean, and earlier on when Amorim was not performing, I heard a lot of pundits or ex-United
Yeah,
players falling for Eddie Howe that he
yeah.
should replace Amorim. And now look at what Eddie Howe is
So I
doing
mean,
fine. He has his
uh,
signings, has his team set up. This is trouble sign.
no,
This is
I
alarming.
think they are still struggling with setting up the attack formation. For me, I think Newcastle is still struggling to decide which formation suits them best, because they have not exactly come out of the dilemma that they have sold Alexander Isak to Liverpool.
Yes, but
And
I mean, they brought a German striker who's been
no, he has
scoring
been
in all fronts,
I
but
think he has provided them all.
he
Yeah,
has
yeah, yeah,
going through a bad patch. He hasn't scored.
yeah.
I mean, Voldemort. So I thought because his presence and his form is very much key factor for Newcastle form as well. But the link
It
up
has
play, the
been
sideway movements, the midfield all together are not performing up to the level.
not
They're not
performing.
giving
Yeah,
everything.
exactly.
The
No,
defense
they are
is
not
leaking
performing.
goals for fun now. I mean, they have a lot of things
No, they
to
have a lot
look
of
into and worry about.
and to I think to top it off, I think the rumors also suggest concerning Eddie Howe, as we are discussing.
Absolutely, yes, his future is
So
on the line right
the
now.
rumors are also concerning that they are referring that once this World Cup is over, that's due in June. So Eddie Howe is also rumored to replace Thomas Tuchel. In the English captain role, the manager role. So
But
can't say much
right
about it at the
now,
moment, but this
his
was an
job is
absolutely
online.
horrend blunder by Newcastle.
Yeah,
They have been
and
losing more games at home, than
ran away.
anybody would like. Yeah. So I think this is a big sign of worry for Newcastle United, concerning the position and the
I
teams that
mean,
they are in against, where they're sitting at
all
the
the
moment.
respect to Newcastle fan. I mean, I don't like sacking managers, but then again, couple of more
Um,
defeats, Malik Saab
and
and
no,
Eddie Howe
we
could be
might
on
be,
his way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We might be seeing another,
This is that's
yeah,
how
sacking
close
of a
it is.
manager, yeah,
Yeah.
within this. Um, right. So the second fixture this was. We move on to a third, and this is also
Yeah.
rather surprising.
I mean,
Rather
Vitality.
surprising.
Oh, sorry. This is
We go to
Brighton versus
MX.
Palace.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We go to
MX Arena. A
MX
derby.
Arena. Brighton takes on Crystal Palace, or
Wow.
rather, Crystal Palace takes
I,
on Brighton. We should say.
I was looking into that game and Malik Saab, it was like Uh, starting 20 minutes, I was like, Brighton can nick it, can score
Yeah,
a goal. They were threat. I mean, they were going all guns blazing, and yes, Crystal Palace haven't found it
exactly.
the feats at that moment. But I mean, as long as the game progressed, as long as it stayed nil-nil, it gave confidence to Palace that they can nick it. And
They
this is what happened. A moment of brilliance from Sar and 1-0 was enough. And at times in such
won.
games, I think 1-0 was enough.
I do
We had seen
two very
before.
surprising things that came off this match, Mr. Abro, was that Brighton have been absolutely fabulous at home. this season.
Yes, yes, absolutely, yes.
So this was, this was something that we at least had in mind that they would be dominating this match while they're playing
Yeah.
at home. And Crystal Palace, on the contrary, have not been that good
I
on
mean,
the
this is what
travels.
12 games before that,
Yeah,
before
yeah,
coming
yeah,
to
yeah,
MX, and they were not, they had not, I mean, seen a
yeah,
win in
yeah,
last 12 games. They were poor on the way, I mean, on
yeah.
their home perch as well as their travels. And look
Travels, yeah.
how they responded. I mean, this is amazing. Nobody
And
expected them to go and win it, of
nobody
course,
did.
against
And
all
I
the
think
odds.
the other surprising thing that this match provided was, a one goal lead only that remained till the end of the final whistle. And this is
Yeah,
also very surprising because 1-0 in Premier League is as fragile as anything
absolutely.
that
It is
goes, yeah.
in yeah, and yes, absolutely.
So
This
I
is
mean, hats off to them. Hats
great,
off to
great defending, of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah. A great fixture,
Lovely
a
three
very
points.
shocking fixture. I mean, I
Hard
did not
fought 3 points
expected
for Palace.
Brighton
Yeah,
to not even score one goal at
absolutely.
home
Yes.
because they have been, as
I
we
thought
said, I think they have been brilliant
I
at
thought
home.
they were poor in front of goal. Mitoma had chances. I
Yeah,
mean,
they created
I mean,
some, they
they
created some,
created
but
a
they could
lot
not.
of
Yeah,
moments in the
yeah, they
box,
could
but
not finish that
I
off.
thought
Yeah,
they were not. I mean, maybe they had a poor day. They just that let's put
I
it
mean,
that
yeah,
way.
that's maybe that's
The form
something
they are
that
in at
that
home
can be said.
and the players they have,
Yeah,
that's I think a poor day.
a poor day, a very good win for
That's
Crystal Palace
Palace.
on the travel that is particularly.
Yeah.
So yeah, good luck. Well, in this in the table format where they sit, so this is a very different season that we are seeing at this this
Absolutely,
year.
yes.
So there are many battles going on. A battle for Champions League and the position, a battle for the Conference League and Europa qualification, and then
So
comes this
close.
this bit which is fighting in the second half of the table
Yeah,
to stay in the first five, and then comes the later relegation side of the battle. So where they're sitting at the moment, Crystal Palace, they also are fighting their own battle against teams such as Tottenham, Hotspur, and etc. So it's not an easy spot to be in. But a very
I
good
mean,
win. I think this would give
Melissa,
them
for
hope.
Europa, I mean, Liverpool and Brentford are closing that position. So,
They
I
are,
mean, what
yes, they
they are
are.
what 7 points behind Liverpool and Brentford
Yeah,
at
exactly.
this moment in time, and this is
Yeah,
Premier League. Anything can happen. 7 points,
yeah.
or I mean, they could turn it over. And but
And
yeah, the
I would
target
also,
would be like
no,
Europa
I think
on
I would
the.
also go to the length to say that Brentford had, if they have not had, some pressure concerning their squad, I think they would have been in a better position than where they are sitting at the moment.
Yeah, yes.
For sure. Right. So I think we move on to the last fixture, of the review that we're doing. And this was a Super Saturday fixture. We go to Anfield, where Liverpool takes on Manchester City.
Oh,
And boy, oh boy,
crazy,
what a match this was.
crazy fixture. I
An
mean, last 20 minutes,
absolute
Malisa,
feast.
if you sum it up, the
Yeah,
last 20 minutes gave
yeah.
us all the shivers, all the
It
craziness.
did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It did.
I
I
mean,
think
from the
all the
goals and the
drama.
VAR drama
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
end, I
yeah, yeah.
mean, this was
All the drama
absolutely,
that went on. But I think an absolutely feast of a match for anybody who was a neutral fan,
yeah,
particularly. Because this was just, I mean, they
yeah.
were both brilliant
Yeah,
at
I love the
attack.
picture. I
They
mean,
were
I was
both
loving
brilliant
it.
at link up play. They were both brilliant at defense
Oh,
as well, I would say. And, both goalkeepers, I think they
yeah.
also had a pretty good, participation in the match. Some very, very key saves at both ends of the pitch. A lovely
I,
fixture, nevertheless, I
that,
think.
I mean, yeah, I think to sum it up, I thought Liverpool were brilliant in the first half. They should have
They
had
were,
the
they
lead,
were, they were. No doubt
and
about it.
they've thrown it away. This is all to Liverpool.
This is
Yes,
all to
City were
Liverpool. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
magnificent in last 20 minutes,
Yeah.
but they were gifted a chance to come back, and this is what Liverpool had done so far in
I
the
mean,
season.
the
I
first
mean,
goal,
this was
uh, Mr. Abro, if we cover it that way, I think the first goal,
cracker.
from the City side, this was an absolute. This is
Yeah,
where Liverpool United, Liverpool's defense, I think, gave it away.
I mean,
So
this
the
they were
first goal,
sleeping.
yeah,
How
they
easy
were
Silva
nowhere.
found his way behind the those Van Dijk and uh, the other
Konate.
defender, and he
Yeah.
just, I mean, Konate, and he's found his
Yeah.
way behind them and tap it in. This
Mm.
was so simple.
And I think Nick
I
Pope
mean, they
was
slept.
also he was
They thought
also
they will
they
that
will be,
one
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
This is exactly. I think he responded, he reacted late, considering that I think he expected either of
The
these
flag to
two
go
to
up, yeah.
yeah to
I mean,
to
they
come
forget
in.
that they should play to the whistle these days. You cannot
Exactly. They
stop.
should play to the whistle. But this was, I think, this is where exactly they gave it away. And the
The
second,
initiative was
you
thrown,
know,
yes.
the penalty again. I think this was uh, this also
Pathetic.
comes down to
Poor
their
tackle.
slot.
There was
Yeah,
no way
no
a
need,
goalkeeper
no
should
need
be
for it.
chasing him down. He's going away from the goal.
Yeah,
Max he could have
no,
done was a cross in the box. That is it. He
that is
could
it.
not have any
And
target. He should not be shooting from that range. And the goalkeeper Allison has a brain
and
faded moment. It's gone into him and bang.
I think he
Ah,
should not be charging up like this at all. I think this was not needed. Also knowing that they were both stalemate by that time. I
yeah.
think in the very closing minutes, I think this was very very unnecessary act. That that gave away this penalty. And after the penalty, by the way, another thing that
So,
went on that also saw
I
Szoboszlai
mean, what
sending
should I
off.
say about VAR? They are
But
most. I mean, they're the worst thing happened to the Premier League for me.
I
I mean, you give
we have had our
advantage all the
complaints.
time. You say play on, play on. Let's play on. Let it
Yeah, let's
be
play
the
on. I
third goal
mean,
for City.
and
I
it
mean,
took
what's a
I,
point of stopping it, giving them the free kick, and sending off to
sending
Sobos
off.
there?
Yeah, Subazai. But I think they also, I think, how the match was
Mockery.
going, the momentum and tempo that was broken down. This took somewhere about 3-4 minutes
And
for
one more thing,
VAR to
I
sort it
hate
all
to,
down.
yeah, I hate to highlight these moments. I mean, Melissa, they gave 7 minutes at the end
Yeah,
of added time with the added time,
yeah,
and where the match
yeah,
got finished 104.
yeah, exactly.
This is, I mean, why it
And I
happened all
think
the time at
Va-
Liverpool. I mean, this is
VAR's,
for me. I'm not putting anything on, but let's face it. Whenever they chase the game,
yeah.
they were given enough time to come back.
Exactly. We have always seen this happening too often
Stats doesn't lie. I mean, this is
in this.
happened.
But I think for on the positives, if we talk about those, so I think that set piece by Szoboszlai was just such a cracker.
Wow,
This was a very
what a
very
goal!
an
He
unstoppable
scored
shot
earlier
by
against
any
Arsenal,
means.
but this was better than the
This
goal
was
against
from
Arsenal.
outside of his boot. This was a
It
lovely
was like
lovely set
Ronaldo
piece.
SQ. I mean, if you
Yes,
remember back in those
exactly. We
days,
have
I mean,
seen Ronaldo's a
Ronaldo
very iconic set
hits
piece.
rockets like this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
against
And that was
Hotspur,
again,
then in the
that was
Champions
too
League. I
by the
mean,
outside of the boot.
yeah,
This was just phenomenally good. This was fantastic to look at. A cracker of a shot.
yeah.
A rocket ship going into the goal. Donnarumma could not do anything at
No,
all
it doesn't work.
except for just looking at it. Going in the opposite corner of the goal. But this is I think this is how this match got on. But as we mentioned earlier, while starting off this episode, we have a very very important message from one of the fans from Manchester City that will be
One of our
incorporating.
very own, yes.
Yeah, so I think let's hear from him what he has to say, and then we'll come back and cover up the remainder of the fixtures. So yeah, over to you, Mr. Sadar Ali.
Assalamu alaikum, Muzaffar and Ramiz. Good to connect with you guys again. To start with the weekend fixtures and what a match it was yesterday. Liverpool versus Manchester City, and it was at Anfield. As a fan, अगर आप मुझसे पूछें तो I was expecting we might take a draw and Arsenal would be taking an 8 points lead. And once there was a cracking goal from the free kick, so I was just assuming that we might score another goal and grab 1 point, but it was a remarkable comeback from Manchester City. Liverpool, we all know, has been struggling. The defense is not up to the mark, especially the environment we used to see at Anfield. It's not the same. There are a lot of things going wrong at the club right now. But very important 3 points for us, putting pressure on Arsenal again. And I think we played overall really well. Uh, We could have scored few goals in the first half, and that's the main issue we are facing right now. That we're not capitalizing the opportunities. So that's an area where I think we need to work on, and because the next, I think it's 8 to 5, 13 games more to play. So it's the title will be going to the wire, and since Arsenal has to visit Emirates as well. So really exciting days coming up. So it was a great game. I have been watching the highlights again and again. So Anfield winning at Anfield is always very very special. Haaland has been really good. Umar Marmoush is in good form. Defensively, we are good to see Diaz coming back from the injury. So I think the next few games will be very crucial, and let's hope that we see more exciting games. About Pep future, I think there are news that probably he will be leaving. And there was a question asked in the press conference as well. He said that I'm still in the contract, so let's see. But there are 2 to 3 people coming as a shortlisted candidates. JB Alonso, then. So I think Pep uh, Pep input would be very important whenever he leaves because the legacy which he's going to leave, he spent a decade winning a lot of trophies. So the owners and knowing the mentality of Pep Guardiola and Pep Guardiola knowing the mentality of the owners and the club vision. His input would be very, very important because we have seen in the past once Sir Alex Ferguson left, Manchester United struggled. There were a lot of managers coming in and out. So, I, as a fan, don't want to see that happening with Manchester City because we are at certain level now, and we want to continue to that level and to further improve because it's the Premier League is going to be more competitive, of course. So let's see what the future is. But of course, we will miss him surely whenever he leaves. And he has been a great ambassador for the club. And let's see. But whoever comes in, I think he needs to understand the philosophy and the vision which Manchester City need to adopt. So looking forward to it, and it's been really exciting games. Manchester United is winning, so Rami's lot of good news for Manchester United fans as well. So there's a lot of top four races really going on. And to be honest, I'm very, very surprised because the Liverpool were defending champions, and Jamie Carragher yesterday was saying that it would be difficult for Liverpool to uh, go into the top four. So let's see. But exciting games coming up in the midweek as well as in the weekend, and then of course the Champions League. So looking forward to it, and we'll catch you guys soon again. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Thank you very much.
Right. So we are back. Thank you so much, Mr. Sadar Ali, for participating in our program and sharing your valued feedback as a Manchester City loyal fan with all our fans. So I think, Mr. Abro, now it's time to look at all the
Wrap it up.
remainder of the matches
Yeah.
that went on in this match week. And how do you propose we do it? Should we do
I
it in
think
the
we'll start with
chronological
the
order?
Friday fixture.
Yeah, right. Right. In
Leeds
the
fight
chronological
against
order, we'll
Nottingham.
go as we do. So I think the first fixture, Leeds United, Allen Road, taking on Nottingham Forest,
Yeah,
and I
Leeds
think writing them off entirely,
3-1.
entirely writing them
I
off.
mean, this is I mean, this is not expected from a Sean Dyche
From
teams
yeah,
for losing such goals. I mean, they are very
with
disciplined
such
under Sean
margins.
Dyche.
Yeah,
Sean Dyche, yes, with such margin. So
yeah.
I thought Leeds were tremendous on the
No,
night.
they
I
were
mean, they
they
were
were tremendous. They were
from the
fabulous
third goal till
in
the
this
90
fixture,
minute. They pressed, the higher up, the discipline,
and
the aggressiveness, the goals. I mean, the three
absolutely,
and they are.
you
I
were
mean, they've made sure
for
they're safe
any
enough from the relegation.
any Leeds United fan, this was a peach of a match.
Absolutely, yes.
For them. We go again to the second fixture at Emirates Stadium with a take on
Wow,
Sunderland.
wow, wow. Which are
and
those favorites?
I think a power show,
Power show,
by
absolutely.
Arsenal again.
They, I mean, this was they've romped Sunderland. I mean,
Sunderland,
three
yeah.
nil. This could have been for 5-0, 6-0.
This could have
I was
definitely been
watching
that.
the
They
game and they were
hurled.
all over Sunderland.
They were they,
I mean, they. It was like they showed that we are not going to give it up this time around. No, no, no.
and
They are going to hang it. They are going to clinch it this time around. They will. They looking likely to. I mean, of course, some tricky
yeah, no
games coming
man.
up. They'll be London Derby very soon. I mean, next week most likely a
Yeah,
couple of
but
games.
I think no, Arsenal has gained
But
up
they
their
are looking
form.
ominous.
Yeah, no,
Ominous.
they are doing this. They're the power show demonstration that they have been doing. So this
Yeah.
was again one of those 3-0 at home, an
Yeah.
absolute
Gyökeres with
power,
two goals. Yeah.
brilliant display from of their dominance by Arsenal. We go to our relegation side battle, and a very important one too. By the way, we go to where Burnley takes on West Ham United, and a shocker result. Nuno
I
Espirito
mean,
Santos team,
huge 3 points for West Ham. I
coming
mean,
out of this match. I mean,
we all
I did
said
not
they
expected
throw
this.
away a 2 goal lead at Stamford last week. So I
And
mean,
this tough
no
mood, they're not,
problem.
they
That's
haven't
tough
scored
mode. It's
at
a
all.
difficult place. And
They
they
did
cut
not
the
score
clean
at all.
sheet and 2 goals from Somerville and Castellons. So
When
great
a
night out and huge three
great night
points.
out, yeah. They
The
are still
pressure is on
one of the teams in the in the relegation, sitting in the relegation, although, but I think they
fighting
are
with
still
Nottingham. Yes.
showing spirit, and character, and that can be rewarded maybe later on in this season.
Yeah.
We can't say about it, but Burnley and Wolverhampton, I think that's game over for both of these. I think. The next fixture is also a very surprising result. We go to Craven Cottage. Fulham takes on Everton.
Back to
And
back defeat for
man,
Fulham. I mean,
yeah,
losing 90th minute
after
goal
a
at Old
very,
Trafford.
very
Now
good run,
this,
you know,
they've
after a very
back to
good
back
run,
defeats. Yes.
yeah, two consecutive
Shocking run of
defeats.
games. Yeah.
And this is, I think, something that, is a great worry for Marco Silva and his team.
Absolutely. Yes.
At this point of
Two back
time,
to back. Yeah.
two back-to-back defeats, absolutely, this is not something that they would have absolutely, expected or hoped or liked by any means. Uh, but yeah, this is how as it stands. The next fixture we go to Wolverhampton, and they were, I think, thrashed by Chelsea.
I mean,
Managed to
Cole
put
Palmer
one
first half
goal
hat
back.
trick. Wow.
Yeah, by
I mean, this
Cole
again,
Palmer,
this could have been 6-0, 7-0. But
as they were
second
playing. I
half,
mean,
Chelsea didn't played in the first gear. They were like they
yeah,
were in the second or third gear, and
yeah,
Wolves had a chance to close it down, spaces, and
yeah. They
just
they they
keep goal
managed to
also.
pull
But
one back as well.
I mean, otherwise this could have been a cricket scoreline. I was
No, I think
wondering.
how they were playing in the first half, Mr. Rubro. I mean, there could have been, an instance where, one or two penalty was awarded more.
Yeah,
And this scoreline could have been even more berserk than what we have seen. But I mean, yeah, this is how this ended. So, this is all the fixtures I think that we try to cover up in this episode. And time
but
to
yeah, Vitality has also a result for Maliksa Bournemouth versus Villa. Villa dropping 2 points there on the road.
I think we have missed one. Yes,
Was
yes,
it was
absolutely.
another points drop
Absolutely.
for Unai Emery side.
Vitality Stadium,
Yeah,
Unai Emery,
and they are
leveling
now
up,
looking
and
over
then
their shoulders because United and
absolutely, this
Chelsea
was
right
again
behind them.
very, very shocking result for me. Very, very shocking result for me.
Yeah,
So I would say for a team that is in the top third, sitting at the top third position for 4 5 weeks now, 6 weeks probably, and I expected a
I think
better
nine
fight.
points gap is too much for Villa.
Yes,
They must
yes, yes,
secure the
yes.
Champions League because this is the worrying point because they're losing points and losing games. And look at where Man United and Chelsea are. So
And I
they
exactly. I
in
think
ten
this is
sharp places.
where
I mean, this could be like anything. We could see United, Chelsea in top four, and Villa and Liverpool finishing out of it. So
exactly. I
the
think
way
this is
things are going.
a very surprising. Bournemouth have been brilliantly good, of late. Uh,
Yeah.
and they leveled this match. This was, I think, a great point for Bournemouth that they deserved from this match. But I
Very
think this
hard to
one
beat.
point is something that will haunt
Villa.
Aston Villa for
Yeah.
their battle is different than what Bournemouth is fighting. So
Absolutely, yes.
a point I think suffices where Bournemouth sits, but a point is very very crucial for Aston Villa. But that's about it. I think let's take a look at how the table stands after match week 25, Mr. Abru. Shall we?
So Arsenal 6 points clear over City.
Over
City with a
City, yeah,
huge win is still
with a
in that
huge win,
hunt,
yeah.
but 6 point is a very good gap.
Still, yeah.
But Aston Villa is an absolutely trouble zone because United and Chelsea are there
Exactly.
all
They
three
are
together.
breathing down
They're
the neck
breathing
of
down their necks,
villains.
and
And I think
three or four results and
between Aston Villa
be a
and
different
Manchester
offer.
United now is just one win. One
Absolutely,
win
yes.
away. So this is a very troubled spot. This is what we are saying that one point that Aston Villa earned from the last fixture against Bournemouth. So this is they are in a very different battle. And for
Absolutely,
them,
yes.
a win or nothing suffices again other than a win at all. So
Yeah,
yeah,
and of course a very good week for both the United and Chelsea, Melissa, because they had a good now they got a good gap
they
between
are
them and
also,
Liverpool.
yes. Both these teams
5 and 4 points
suffered the
respectively. Yeah,
manager sacking dilemma
yeah,
probably at the same time. And
absolutely, yes.
they both have had two new managers. One team is going on with a permanent manager, the other is going on with a temporary manager at the moment. But both teams, surprisingly, have a change of fate after the new
Absolutely.
managers came in, and they've shown tremendous
They're playing some beautiful football.
the beautiful uplift of their form lately. Once the new managers came in, so yeah, they're putting up a very good fight. They are also now followed up by uh, Liverpool
I mean,
and
huge setback
Brentford.
for
They
Liverpool.
are sitting at the same points.
Brentford is, I mean, just a goal difference shy from Liverpool,
Yes,
taking the sixth
one
place. I mean, they are going for
exactly.
the for the Champions League spot,
Yeah,
or maybe for a Europa. So, what only time will tell. But I mean, this is
yeah. They're
wow.
both sitting at 39 points, followed by Everton at 8. With 37 points. Sunderland sits at number 9 with 36, and Fulham goes down to 10th position with
But they
34
are still
points.
in the hunt for the Europa places. I mean,
They
seven
still are with Bournemouth,
behind.
who's sitting at
But yes,
11
Everton and
with
Sunderland are
34
much.
points.
I mean, much closer to what Fulham and Bournemouth are at the
Exactly,
moment. Newcastle are
exactly.
falling behind further.
Some worrisome signs for going down as we see Newcastle United
Uh,
sits at 12 with
Manisha,
33 points.
I don't know if the season stays like this, and
Yeah,
I mean, I could see not one, not two. I can see three managers going out. I can see Thomas Frank, I can see Eddie
exactly.
Howe, and of course Arne Slot. I don't
Um,
know. I don't know how he
I
survived,
mean,
but he go out from the Champions League also. He's done. He's
and I
absolutely done.
also don't
Spending 450
see.
million
Yeah,
pounds
yeah,
on a
yeah. I
player,
mean,
and he has
and
no answer.
Oliver Glasner is already set to,
I
his contract
believe
expires
yes.
in summer, so a new manager would definitely be coming in for Palace as well. But yeah, this is how it stands. Looking down at Leeds, they're sitting at 16th with 29 points, and Spurs match with 29 points. With Nottingham Forest coming in at number 17 with 26 points, they are still 3 points clear of West Ham United, who are first in the relegation side, in zone of the team. So I think this is all that we had
Yeah,
from this episode. We hope that you have enjoyed this episode. A very odd, rather fixture week that will be, coming up in this,
coming up.
in this
The
week.
longest week, perhaps.
The longest fixture week. So we would hopefully be tagging that along with the other week coming up. We'll be doing a sandwich week review again for you
Yeah.
guys. But we hope that you have enjoyed this episode. And we'll be signing off. So take very good care of yourself. We'll see you around next week, hopefully, Mr. Abro.
Yes, of course, a very exciting fixture, very good week coming up. But yeah, it's the longest week of Premier League. We expect you to guys tuning in and keep sharing our stuff, keep liking it, and of course, do comments as well and do
Yeah.
subscribe. Till then, we meet again. Till then, take
Bye
care.
bye.
Good God.
Allah Hafiz.
Hafiz. Bye.